Genshin has a plethora of unused weapons. Some have been found in closed beta and some has possibly been scrapped. Hey, if the Jade Catalyst can come back, then anything can happen. Let's start with the most well-known scrapped weapon, Heartseeker. If you don't think you've seen this weapon, you definitely have, despite the fact that it's not obtainable. This is the weapon in Keqing's splash art. It's been years and they still have not replaced it. The Moonfall bow, like a lot of weapons we'll see, was seen in the closed beta as a potential placeholder asset, and not much is known about it, probably because they weren't actually planning on doing anything with it. So going off of looks alone, it looks like a 4-star weapon from either Liyue or Inazuma. Take your pick. It does look like something ripped from Nodcry, but this is way before Nodcry's inception. If this was an event weapon from Nodcry, I would not even question it. Moonlight was a potential 5-star weapon. Unfortunately, there's not a lot known about it, but I like to bring it up because there's just another moon-related weapon. The Hypostasis Catalyst is a relatively talked about weapon. Resembling the Anemo Hypostasis, this has been floating around for years. My personal theory is that it was probably a placeholder standard weapon before Skyward Atlas replaced it in the final version. Which, if that's true, that would actually suck because this weapon would look sick on Sucrose. Lanternite is this weapon's actual name. This was a potential event weapon from Lanternite, which now seems unheard of because Lanternite has never given away event weapons and has only given away characters from the 4-star selector. Pillars is potentially another event weapon. It doesn't seem to match with any other weapon series, although it could have been a weapon on the weapon banner. Boris was said to be a 5-star polearm designed around, well, Lupus Boris. Just a pretty interesting weapon design to base it off a boss. The Transcendent Sword was another potential placeholder asset. An interesting weapon design with potentially Dendro in mind. Applause is another placeholder asset in the closed beta. The most common misconception is that this weapon is a part of the Jade series. I should know because I made that same mistake too. An interesting thing is that this weapon, the Transcendent Sword, and Moonglow are potentially part of the same weapon set, which might be because they were lumped together as placeholder assets, but could have shown a potential plan to not base this weapon set on a singular nation. Now, this one is actually the Jade Claymore and Bow, which could have completed the entire set of the Jade series. Whether or not these are planned for the future, like the Jade Catalyst, is still unknown. We have a missing bow from the Golden Majesty series. It's pretty unclear why this was excluded since the series is exclusive to the weapon banner, and except for one, aren't signatures. We have a Catalyst and a polearm from the Millennial Movement series. Take the polearm one with a grain of salt because it's not on the asset lineup with the rest of them, and I saved the best for last. It's a stick. It's just a stick. This is a polearm, by the way. It's weird seeing a polearm with no blade at the end. It was a discarded asset, and that's probably the most interesting thing about it. I would not be surprised if this weapon was just a 1-star weapon, although it would be cool if we actually had staves in Genshin.